and welcome to PokeCritic Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing a couple of cards because, well, 2 plus 2 equals magic cards. Anyway, first card today is a jumbo card called Zoroark in Legendary Pokemon. It's completely unlegal, but I'm reviewing it because it has freaking Zoroark with tons of legendaries. How is that not awesome? Its attack is Call of Legends, which does 1,000 damage and has the description: a fierce battle unfolds between Zoroark and the legendary Pokemon! So, this thing is unlegal. Anyway, next card I'll be reviewing is a jumbo-sized version of Dialga and Palkia Legend. Okay, well, this one's technically not legal, but they make a regular-sized version, so it's legal, kind of. I don't have a regular. Anyway, its moves are Sudden Delete, which lets you take out one of your Pokemon back to their hand. Like, that Pokemon and all the cards attached to it go back to the hand. So, like, you can use that to stop stuff like Torterras. Speaking of which, why do we have Torterras in the intro? Anyway, and his other attack, or their other attack, I guess, is Time Control, which is the best move ever. For the cost of all the metal energy attached, you can add 2 prize cards to the opponent. Think about how you could do that if you had a lot of metal energy. Just think about that, folks. Anyway, that card's done, and the next one is a Darkrai Giant Edition. Regular size versions exist too. Sorry about all the giant cards. Anyway, I think this card is based on the event Darkrai from the games because it has Spatial Rend and Roar of Time.
Wow.
Oh, shut up! Anyway, yeah. So, I don't feel like reviewing any more attacks. Deal with it. Like a boss. Like a Giovanni. Anyway, the next card I'll be reviewing is Tangrowth Level X. Oh, does this card suck? I mean, come on. It's literally the stupidest card ever. Even if this was a good card, I don't know why you would use it. It doesn't even have an attack of its own. All you can do is attach as many grass energy as you want to your Pokemon. And if you don't have any discard power, too bad. So, it sucks. So, yeah. Next one is another Level X. Dusknoir. It's kind of a strange card. While it looks like Tangrowth's Level X at first, with no real attacks of its own, unless you level it up from a good one, it has the weirdest Poke Power ever. Rather than just drawing a card or something, if the other guy knocks him out, he becomes a stadium card that damages your opponent's Pokemon in between turns. So, apparently the only way to make him useful is to knock him out? Wow. Just wow. And I'm doing the Level X is based on if you don't have a good one. The next card is a German coughing thing named Smogon. Come on, I had to do this. The competitive people are named Smogon. Come on, or Smogon, or whatever.
Don't tell it. Don't say it's our.
Okay, anyway. Anyway. And then I have Almanite here. By the way, I'm just reviewing cards that I'm not going to really do a real review. This is the weirdest card ever. Okay, it's not that good. It only has a 20 damage attack and a weird Pokemon body. But look at this picture. If there was a Forever Alone Pokemon face, this is it. Just look at him. Don't you want to hug him? Anyway. Yeah. Next card is Pokemon. Shh. No, shh. Sorry, that was my friend's mom. Anyway, this is Copycat. Now, this is a Pokemon League edition, by the way. Sparkly. Anyway, this is one of my favorite cards in the game. I mean, think about it. If you get a really bad hand, you can just copy what your opponent has, pretty much. So, like, let's say you have only a bunch of Pokemon that you will never use. You can shuffle your whole hand back into your deck for use later when they could be useful, and then just draw new ones. It's awesome. Sheesh. But then again, it does rely on the fact that your opponent has a lot of cards, so if you're down, you're more dead than a Magikarp versus an Electric-type Arceus. So, yeah. Anyway, the next Pokemon I'll be reviewing is Dunsparce. This is the best card ever. Dunsparce. JK. Why did I just say JK? I don't know. Wait, does that sound for just Kingdra? Oh, come on. Nobody's going to laugh at that joke. Really? Thanks, camera dude. Thanks, camera dude. Anyway, the next one is Empoleon, who I'm just reviewing for street cred. I mean, it's Empoleon. Anyway, it's good. It can do 50 plus for every bench Pokemon, but if you get tails, it also does 10 damage to them, so it's pretty unreliable. Its other attack is unuseful. It can only attack 2 of your other guys' Pokemon for 30 damage each, so yeah. And then Entei. I'm not going to do a real review, but I just have this one because it was the card that pretty much introduced me to Pokemon when I was like 0. I don't know either, folks. I don't know either. The final cards I will be reviewing are Zekrom and Reshiram. At first, they just seem to be stupid cards. Like, come on. They're both pretty much the same. I mean, look. They both have outrights. They both have outrights for the same cost. And their other attack looks the same for only different energy costs. But Zekrom is actually a much better choice if you have like a fire and electric type deck or something. See, Blue Flare makes you discard 2 of your fire type energies. Oops, sorry. Anyway, but on the other hand, Bolt Strike lets you do, it is Bolt Strike, right? Anyway, only makes Zekrom do 40 damage to himself, which seems bad at first, but you can keep on using that for like 4 times in a row, unlike Reshiram, who you have to keep on setting up. So, but if you can add both, I'd recommend both. So, that was it. Now I'm going to sing the Pokerap. Dugtrio, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Pharaoh, Pidgey,